You're listening to Last Night's Coffee with Chuck and John.
So warm up that old cup of joe and join in on the conversation. What's going on, John?
Hey, Chuck, what's going on, dude?
Oh, nothing much. Just, enjoying a nice Sunday morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mary Beth is at work. Charlie's with her because he's helping out this weekend because they're kind of busy.
Yeah.
So
folding towels and stuff, washing towels.
Yep.
You got your coffee this morning?
Got my coffee. I was hoping it was going to be Black Rifle, but I don't know where he put it when I bought it this weekend. I've been looking all over the place for
it. Dang, man. I actually, I've been drinking a lot of Black Rifle coffee because one of our listeners brought me some. So thank you, Kevin. I really appreciate it. Our probably one and only listener. Maybe there's more.
I think we actually got two Kevins.
Do we have two Kevin listeners?
We have two Kevins.
Oh, well, Kevin H. I don't know. I don't know if I should say his whole name. I don't know if he'd be okay with that, but
yeah. He has a witness protection program, so we've got to keep that on the low.
You don't know. You never know with people, right?
With him, you never know.
He just says he doesn't have a relationship with his family, but the true story could be that he was relocated.
And he's not on social media either.
For the most part. No, I think his wife is or something, right? I remember that from when I was on social media.
I think he's got maybe an IG, but no Facebook. He's not part of the Facebook thing. So what else did you do this weekend?
Man, it was my brother's 40th birthday party. So we threw him a surprise party last night, and it's his birthday today, but his party was last night. We threw him a surprise party. It was great. His wife did a phenomenal job. She's like expert at throwing parties. The whole thing was catered. Balloons were brought in, the whole 9 yards. A center was rented out. So it was great, man. He had an awesome time. So shout out to my brother, Drew. Happy birthday, man. Love you, mean it. And everybody go on our page and wish Drew a happy birthday. It's my brother.
Yeah. Wish Drew a happy birthday. And if you want to know more about Drew, listen to Experience the People.
That's right. He
was your lead-off guest.
Absolutely. He was episode 1. So learn more about him. It's his 40th birthday today. So give it a listen, man. Give it a like too.
Man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
How's it doing?
So far so good. I've got a lot of good response from it, and hopefully I continue to get the good response,
Great.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Man, we had a busy weekend again.
I'm excited to hear about yours. Tell me all about it, please.
We'll take off and just go on a road trip.
I know you will. I tell you guys that all the time. And you're also the first to cancel a vacation too, which is the craziest thing.
Yeah, we canceled vacations.
Maybe it's because you schedule so many, right?
Well, I think what it is, we more so cancel where we're staying than the actual vacation.
Oh, is that where it is? You just I got you.
What Mary Beth will do, and she's pretty good at it.
Yeah.
She'll go ahead and okay, we know the weekend we're going. She'll get a place. Like if we're going for a week or something, like for a week-long vacation.
Yeah.
Then she keeps on looking. I'm like, you already got a place. She's like, no, I'm going to find a better place. And a lot of times she will find a better deal. And, we already got that one in backup in case I don't work out. And,
yeah. So she's looking for backups? Is that what she's doing? Or is she just looking for better deals?
She's looking for better deals at that point.
Because that's why keep looking though? I don't know. If you're happy with the place and you book it.
She's trying to save money.
Oh, well.
That's like
as long as you don't lose money on reservation.
Well, she'll do it where it's she might lose $40 but end up saving $200. So she saved $160.
I got you.
Hey, that's a family of 5. That's a meal on vacation.
Yeah, $160 that's worth it.
So,
that's
like this last vacation.
Cool.
Yeah, this last vacation.
Yeah,
she that's how we were able to stay at the wharf. The wharf. Me and words don't get along sometimes. In Orange Beach, because she already had a place. And then we were just scrolling through and she's like, oh, you ain't gonna believe this. And this was a bigger, better place, but it was only like $100 more.
Yeah.
And she had free cancellation because she did it through Airbnb. So she just swapped, and we got this place we stayed at. You saw the pictures.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
It looked great, man.
Yeah, but this weekend,
It looks great.
Friday, we took off and went up to the North Georgia mountains.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about that. Tell me all about it. Why did you go to the North Georgia mountains? First answer that.
Stop number one was Expedition Bigfoot.
Yes. And that is,
I'm assuming, the foremost Bigfoot museum in the Southeast.
Well, I just want to let you know, I looked it up online after you told me you were going. It's the largest in the world.
No, it's not. Really?
It's the largest Bigfoot museum in the world, dude.
Wow.
How awesome is that? That
is pretty freaking awesome.
Yeah, you were at the largest museum in the world. I don't have much more information to share other than that from looking at the website. Because, they're not going to show you everything because they want you to come there, right? So I don't have much more to share from the website, but it did mention on there that they are the world's largest. So I thought I'd mention it on the podcast, give them a shout out.
Well, it's pretty cool. I'm on the fence on Bigfoot. I want to think, hey, there's something we hadn't discovered out there.
Right.
But at the end of the day, I'm like, no, we pretty much know.
Yeah.
But you go in there and like,
I mean, I'm the same way. I kind of want to believe. So yeah, go on.
Yeah. Now Mary Beth, she's like, there's Bigfoot.
It's fun. It's fun to believe, right?
She loves it.
Yeah.
She loves it. And we had been before, but she wanted to take Charlie. So we took Charlie this time, and he's just like, whatever. He's too cool for Bigfoot.
He didn't care for it?
I think he liked. Now he did like. So they got where you can put some headphones on and listen to some sounds.
Yeah.
And he's like, Dad, I've heard this before.
I got you.
I'm like, what? He goes, it's white noise.
Oh my God. Yeah, I did see some pictures on the website of stuff like they have like a little audio experience and video experience and stuff like that for you. So I did see that on the website. Okay, so I just pulled it back up, by the way. I wanted to check and make sure. It is the world's largest Bigfoot museum. Now, cool. That's only really because I think it has the most dedicated square footage. That's what it means by largest, because it says 3,700 square feet of self-guided exhibits. Yes. So it's just the largest, right? It's the biggest.
Yes. And
not like the most stuff or something.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's got a lot of stuff packed in there. They got a bunch of footprint cast.
Really?
Which is something made the footprint.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested to see that.
They had one.
How big was the foot? Was it like Shaquille O'Neal style or
at least Shaquille O'Neal size 15s, at least.
Really?
Maybe bigger than that.
Wow.
It could just be Shaq walking around.
You never know. A lot of people like to go running barefoot.
Yeah, I mean
that's why they made those like toe shoes, those really stupid toe shoes. Yeah.
But they're huge. One of the biggest most I don't know. Did I send you the most biggest? Did I send you the one from Elkins Creek, Georgia?
Yes.
Okay, so that's right where Paul lives.
Really?
Just like right down the road. And he was listening to some other Bigfoot podcast when he found out about it.
No way.
Yeah. So.
And that's real? Like that was a real sighting?
Dude,
because I sent you essentially the same story. Remember?
Well, no, that was that story that you sent me was not the one I'm talking about with Paul.
Did you read the script?
Yes. And I'm going to get to that.
Okay.
We're going to talk about that.
Okay.
So, what else? Okay. So this Bigfoot sighting down there, they've got the pictures, they've got the sheriff's report.
Okay.
They've got a bunch of stuff that goes along with that one. So what did they see? You're down there in Sparrow Bluff. There he is for the middle Georgia area. It's about as wilderness like as it can come because it's steep mountain.
Yeah.
Down there, and I don't know, man. It's weird. I haven't seen a Bigfoot. I have seen a bear in this area, which was kind of creepy.
Really?
Yeah.
How big a bear?
I don't know, a couple hundred
Black
pounds.
bear? Brown bear?
It was brown bear. Brown, whatever we have around here.
Yeah.
Yeah. My aunt in Jackson got a cub out of her swimming pool one time.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Brown bear?
Yeah, a little brown bear. Or black bear.
I'm terrified of bears.
Why?
They're so vicious, man.
I saw one get hit by a car one time. It wasn't too vicious.
Well, it might not be after that, but dude, those are some serious animals, and they're humongous.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing we would be able to do as human beings against a wild bear that was like aggressive towards us.
No, we'd be done.
We're done. We're done. I mean, like, they recommend like playing dead with some and not playing dead with others. But honestly, what are you going to do?
How do you know which ones you're supposed to play dead with and which ones you're not?
Right. That's
you got to ask the bear first.
I know. I actually know this, the answer to this question. I think I do. And I want to say it's play dead with grizzly bears.
Okay.
And it is like act big and strong to other bears.
Okay. So if we see a bear around here, we got to blow up on it.
Yeah, pretty much. We're not going to see any grizzly bears around here. So yeah, just try to act big, strong, scary, that kind of thing. I think it's only grizzly bears that you play dead with. Because they're just so massive and vicious too. Those are, the most scary of all bears. So.
Yeah. Well, I'll probably pass out.
Yeah. Well, you would. You have from a little cut finger. You done it.
Yeah, I was done. But so Charlie thinks that most people are seeing bears when they see a Sasquatch.
I tend to agree with Charlie. Standing on their hind legs.
Standing on their hind legs.
There's plenty of videos of bears standing on their hind legs.
Yes.
I think that explains most of the pictures, most of the sightings. Yeah.
It explains the pictures, but it does not explain the footprint.
No, not necessarily. It does not. But dude, who's to say there's not another human being on this planet with a size 15? Or it was at some point, and that footprint just happened to stick around or something,
I don't know. Now, so that goes into that link I sent you yesterday, or screenshotted you yesterday, that news report.
Yeah. So how about that?
I was researching that while I was waiting for you to get on here.
Yeah.
And evidently,
it's just a copy and paste thing, right?
Yeah. I mean, it's coming up all over the place. All kinds of different sheriff's departments are working on it.
Okay.
But the original video comes from Michigan.
Okay. A legit Bigfoot sighting.
It's a legit Bigfoot video.
Okay.
It's walking. So, those
what do you think of it?
Okay. If somebody's going to, Bigfoot costumes are expensive.
Yeah.
And if you're going to do a Bigfoot costume, you're not going to walk across a creek. And unless you
look
just
realistic, you might. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know if I agree with. Meh. Okay, go on.
I don't want to lose my deposit.
Okay, keep going.
So this is definitely something, and
That's funny.
This video is carrying something.
The Bigfoot is carrying something.
It looks like it's carrying a baby Sasquatch.
Really?
Yes.
How interesting. That's something new, right? We've never heard about baby Sasquatch.
We've never heard about baby Sasquatch. Well, we have. On Harry and Henderson's, there were some baby Sasquatches.
Right. Well,
you remember that documentary, right?
No.
You never seen the movie Harry and Henderson's?
No.
Dude, you got to watch that. It's freaking hilarious. It's about a family that is traveling through the northwestern Washington, Oregon area, and they accidentally hit a Bigfoot.
What?
Yeah, they hit a Bigfoot. So they go to.
It's just a story, right? This is just a story.
It's a documentary.
A documentary.
Yes.
About it. So this actually happened.
No, it didn't.
These people are claiming.
It's just a movie.
It's a made up documentary.
No, it's just a movie. It's just a movie from the 80s.
Jeez. Oh, jeez.
But you know, it's like,
wait, no, I'm familiar with this. What am I talking about?
Dude.
Yeah, what am I? Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, you just got away from my head. I keep telling you, it's like an overused hard drive or something. I'm not really sure.
They go to a little Bigfoot museum, and that
really,
yeah,
I don't remember that.
It's very small one at the beginning.
Oh, nothing like the one you guys went to.
No, nothing like the largest one in the world.
I'm telling you, that's a big deal, dude.
I know. Hey, and you know, if they advertise all the way down in Florida
for the exhibition Bigfoot.
Yes, you'll be coming back up the interstate, and you'll see the billboards coming back from Florida.
Wow, how about that?
Yeah,
they're on Facebook and Instagram and everything. People can find them.
Mm-hmm.
It's what is it? Expedition Bigfoot, the Sasquatch Museum. Look them up.
Yeah,
find them, follow them. I'm sure they got some funny content, cool content.
They've got a map
of Georgia sightings,
and Florida sightings.
Okay, tell me about this. I was just talking to someone about this because at the party, I was showing someone some of the pictures you were sending me of the museum.
Okay, of the feces.
Yes. We were dying laughing in the corner of the party, man. Everybody was probably looking at us. We were dying laughing. It was so funny.
I sent that one to my buddy Jamie, and he said, "Man, he's a forester." He goes, "That's just a snake that didn't make it out of a controlled burn."
That's what it looked like, dude. It was huge.
But
that was so funny.
There's actually been a recorded sighting in Spalding County.
Oh, tell me about it.
That's all it said was it just had a pin there. So I've got to research that.
I see. What about Fayette and Coweta? There have been sightings, right?
I
looked up at one point and there have been sightings, but I don't know if they had been like documented or what would you call them? What would you call them? Like
the documented sighting?
Yeah, like I guess documented.
The pin, they had 3 different color pins. Hold on, let me pull that up. Because I took pictures of that.
Or could some of them be proven sightings, I guess?
Okay. So they had different color pins.
Okay.
The green pin was a confirmed sighting.
Confirmed sighting. Thank you. That's a good word. That's a word. That's a good word.
A first hand, that's like I looked out my window and saw it.
Yeah.
And I told you about it.
Yeah, there's a lot of those, right?
Yeah. The yellow pins on the map were like, well, this might be Bigfoot. This looks like Bigfoot. And the pink pins on the map were basically the same thing, but less compelling to be Bigfoot, but could be Bigfoot.
I got you.
So there has been, yes, a sighting, a green pin sighting in Brooks.
Which is confirmed.
There's definitely somebody said, I saw a Sasquatch in Brooks.
Okay.
And then a yellow pin, which is evidence.
This is crazy. Brooks is so close.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no. I'm over one county. This is all in Coweta County.
Okay.
But anyway, that's still
Brooks.
That's still like Sonoa area.
Yeah.
There is one in Fayetteville. It was a yellow pin. It's up like between 54 and 316.
Okay.
So
confirmed. Is that a green?
No, it's a yellow.
It's a yellow.
Evidence.
Okay. Evidence of a sighting. Great.
So you're in Coweta County.
Yes.
I
could potentially. Sasquatch. There has been Sasquatch activity in my area.
Yes.
And in yours. A confirmed sighting in Spalding as well.
Yes. So.
Yeah. How about that, man? How about that?
That is it. And then the Elkins Creek one. I'm going to send
tell me about that, where your brother lived.
Yeah, that's where he lived. I'm going to go ahead and just send you this picture I took of it.
Okay, go right ahead.
And we're getting kind of bogged down on the Bigfoot stuff, but it's interesting. I mean, we're not really doing.
Both of us kind of.
Yeah, we kind of.
Both of us kind of want to believe, right?
Dude, I think it would be freaking awesome if Chewie walked out of the woods.
All right. So what am I looking at here?
Okay, so in the
Elkins
lower part of
Creek.
yeah.
Yep.
So this is all the Elkins Creek stuff. And that's if you look in the top left corner, that's kind of like the camping area where it was found. And then
I see it.
yeah.
So all of this, and they found the footprints and all of that?
Yep.
Down there.
And
wow. And is that the casted footprint at the museum?
Yes.
Oh,
that's
wow.
the actual cast at that museum. Some of their cast that they have are
so there are fake
or recast so they could just show it to you.
Sure.
And then this cast is the original cast.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that's huge.
And they have a scalp.
That's humongous. They have a scalp?
Bigfoot. Yes.
No.
They claim it's the scalp of a Bigfoot.
Stop. Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's in a case like that one. So I don't know. I didn't take a picture of it. They had a thermometer hooked up to it.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
To make sure it stays fresh or something?
Yeah, stays fresh.
Weird.
Yeah.
That's so weird. They got fresh Bigfoot scalp.
Fresh Bigfoot scalp. And then
that's so absurd, is it not? Like, you're kidding me. They had a thermometer hooked up to it?
They had a thermometer hooked up to the little dome.
They were not like cooling or something. They weren't.
It was, dude. And I was like, okay.
They were not keeping it like fresh.
I don't know why they had a thermometer hooked up to it because it was at 20 degrees Celsius, which is like 78 degrees. That's like room temperature.
That's gross, dude. That's gross. I don't like that. I'm sorry. I'm not into that. That's weird.
But if you set it at 20 degrees Celsius and somebody don't know that it's Celsius, they're like, oh, they're keeping this thing at 20 degrees.
Yeah.
They got to keep it preserved.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Right.
So
if they don't notice the Celsius, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a cool place. I think you ought to take the family, go on a road trip and drive up there.
Maybe I will. I want to. I saw that mission's not that much.
It's not much.
You know, we've got to go to Michigan in October. One of my wife's cousins is getting married.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, we just found out about this. So I was thinking, just because you were talking about going this weekend and sending me those pictures and stuff, maybe we could hit it on the way up. Maybe. Depending on the day we go and all that stuff, if we can get the times to line up, maybe we can go on the way up.
It's off 575. So
it is off I-75?
Like, if you go up 575, and then, you run out of 575, like it's like, oh, there ain't no more 575, but I'm still on the same road.
Yeah.
It's on that road.
Okay.
And so then you would just have to find a road that would take you back over to 75, headed back up to Michigan.
Yeah. Shouldn't be too difficult.
No,
I'm going to talk to her about it. I'm going to try to convince her.
You want me to work on it too?
Yeah, please. All
right.
It just sounds so much fun.
It is fun. It is fun. So then from there, we got this pizza place in Helen that we love.
Okay.
And so Helen and Blue Ridge, that's about an hour and a half away from each other.
Right.
Because of the mountain roads.
Yeah.
But we were just making that road trip, one of them one of them day road trips.
Right.
So we hopped in the car and we kind of bypassed. We were thinking about eating something in Blue Ridge, but I don't know. Blue Ridge is kind of yuppie for me.
I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like,
Helen is a lot more laid back.
Well, Helen, it was different this time. Helen ain't the same as it used to be, man. I don't know. It just seems more. I don't want to be the class of people that's going to Helen now. It's like a swap meet version of Gatlinburg.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just like you see some daggone weird folks up there. It's like the funny thing is, it's cheaper to go to Gatlinburg than it is Helen. Helen's closer, but you can go to Gatlinburg cheaper.
Really?
So yeah, because that's why we were talking about that too. It's like, how come we've stayed in Helen one time
Yeah.
And every time we've talked about going back and staying in Helen, we end up going to Gatlinburg. We end up making the trip or the weekend trip to Gatlinburg because it's 2.5 hours more. But you
But
say
it's cheaper?
But it's cheaper because there's more hotel rooms.
Oh, I got you. So you prefer Gatlinburg?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely prefer Gatlinburg. There's more food choices. I mean, the good thing about Helen is you can run up there on a Friday morning, Saturday morning, and
that's
Sunday
true. And
morning.
spend some time up there.
You can spend some time. You can go tubing.
Yeah,
I wanted to go tubing. Oh, I got to tell you about that too.
Okay.
I wanted to go tubing, but we didn't have a chance. So anyway, we go around the mountain. We go to, we go down through the mountains, and my GPS ain't working all that well. So I'm just going. I'm just following these roads till I finally get to where it can work. And mainly because I wasn't going to spend much time on it because Charlie was giving me a hard time. He's like, Dad, you can't do that without a GPS. I said, watch me.
Oh, no. He challenged you a little bit.
Yeah. He's getting to that age where he likes to challenge me in different ways.
Yeah.
And that was one of them. So I showed him that I could pretty much go anywhere because without a GPS, because I just have a good sense of direction.
Right. That's good.
And you've seen that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
You've rode with me before and been like, where are we going? I'm like, I got this.
Yeah. Yeah. When we've been out there, man.
But now if it comes to a town with a square, it messes me up. I cannot navigate McDonough to save my life.
Really?
I don't know what it is.
I don't go to towns with squares often. Noonan is about it for me, and theirs is small.
Yeah.
Relatively easy to navigate. So yeah, squares aren't a thing for me.
Yeah.
But go on. I want to find out why you went over to this. Why did you go over to Helen?
To eat pizza.
To eat pizza. What's the name of this pizza place? Tell me about this.
The name of the pizza place is, what is the name of that pizza place? And I'm not real good with.
Oh, come on, man! You don't remember the name?
I know the name of it. I just don't know how to say it.
Oh, okay. How do you spell it?
So it's NACOOCHEE. No cheat. Yeah.
Take your best guess at it.
Nakachi Village.
Okay.
Tavern and Pizza. So we discovered this the first time we ever ate there. We went tubing and we ate there, and it was the day Prince died.
Really?
Yep.
June 25th. I remember. No, day Prince died. That was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I used to remember the day Prince died. I can't remember the one. For some reason, those dates used to stick out to me like that. But go on. Okay.
So that was the first time we ate there, and it was freaking awesome. It's just a little mom and pop place. It's not a national chain.
Okay.
It's a tavern feeling pizza place. Like I wish we had pizza places around here that felt like that.
Yeah.
Kind of like how Johnny's feels.
Yeah, you just kind of feel at home. It's relaxed, laid back.
Yeah, it's not like Pizza Hut or anything like that.
Yeah,
but it's very good.
Super
pizza.
Good. Yeah,
the food is really good.
Yeah.
We sat at the counter and sat there and watched them make pizzas and all that stuff while we were waiting on our food.
Right.
And they used to have pre-COVID. They had big old bowls of popcorn they'd bring to your table.
Is that right? Before your pizza?
Yeah. So you're sitting there just chowing down on some popcorn while you're waiting on your pizza. Yeah.
Interesting. You remember that from the first podcast? That in Indonesia they brought out popcorn before you ate or before you drank your coffee.
Before you drink your coffee. That's right.
Yeah, that's really interesting. How about that?
So I think it's a good pizza place, but I don't know yet because I haven't eaten at 25 mom and pop pizza places yet.
So tell me about this. Tell the listeners about it. Okay. I know a little bit.
So I used to be a big talk radio fan. And then the election happened and I just had to get away from it.
You hopped off.
I hopped off. I had to get a sign out there for a little while because it feels like no matter what side you listen to, is all fear monger and
Let me say it for you.
Yeah,
Propaganda.
that.
Yes. Go on.
But one of my favorite ones is a guy named Michael Berry. He's got some almost like morning drive conversation into his, so it's pretty good. So
Yeah.
he calls in he has a call-in thing one Friday afternoon, and it's like, all right, tell me the best pizza place you know, but here's the rules. You have to have eaten at least 25 mom and pop pizza places.
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, whoa. So I start compiling this list of my entire life as eating pizza.
So he didn't want people to call in unless they had 25 different mom and pop pizza places under their belt. Like
under their belt to judge what a good pizza is.
Wow. That's a
tough task.
Right. That's kind of a steep requirement.
And
if you ask me.
And people
25 is a lot. That's not easy.
I'm 40. I'll be 42 this year. And I'm only at, I got my list. I sent you the list, and I've updated the list a little bit. I've been working on it all weekend.
I hope so. Because by the time you sent it to me, when you sent it to me, you should have had after sending it to me, you should have about 20 something now. I'm thinking.
I'm at 17. I had to take one off.
No, dang.
Yeah.
I was hoping you got up to 20.
No, I'm not there yet.
Man, I think you are. I think you'll remember them. But go on.
I've gone all the way back to the first pizza joint I ever remember going to as a kid, which was named Village Inn Pizza in Griffin.
Yeah.
And I have gone through and tried to, list out just mom and pop pizza places. Now, I feel like, we've had this discussion. Mm-hmm. I feel like Johnny's Pizza should be on this list, but you feel like it's too big.
It's too big. It's too big a chain, man. I know it's a franchise. Like, there are franchise owners, right? I get that. And in some cases, that's okay. But yes. I don't think it's okay in Johnny's Pizza. They're so big. They're nationwide. I
thought they were an Atlanta company.
No, I think they're nationwide, man. I think they're all over the place. We would have to look into it. We'll have to
research that for the half calf this week.
That sounds like a good idea.
Pizza in Atlanta.
Sounds like a good idea. Yeah.
Because I believe the Johnny's Pizzas we eat at is a region. I don't think it might be regional. I don't think it's nationwide yet.
Okay. Anyway. You might be right. So maybe we should include Johnny's.
So there used to be this place in Griffin. I'm not going to go on every one of them because there was this place in Griffin called U.S. Pizza Pub. They had whole wheat crust.
Okay.
It was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I like whole wheat stuff.
And I was so excited when I went to Your Pie, and they offer whole wheat crust.
Was it as good?
Yeah, it was about like U.S. Pizza Pubs was.
You liked it?
Yeah. U.S. Pizza Pub was a cool little place. They actually, when I had my first race car, they were the sponsor. They sponsored the guy that had the car before me, which I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, because it was, and now it's long gone, man. It closed a long time ago. It's probably been closed 20 years.
Wow.
So
wow.
And the order of the
showing your age there, Chucker.
Yeah. Let's see. 20, maybe 15. Maybe 15.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the most notable, one of the more notable places that I've eaten at is a mom and pop place.
Yeah.
Would it be on a marching band trip in high school?
Okay. Tell me about it. Where was it?
We went to Disney World.
Okay.
On a marching band trip. And you know how you go check in your hotel room, and almost every hotel room has got that mom and pop's pizza flyer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll be Domino's, but most of the time it's a little mom and pop place.
Yeah.
So we get in there and we're like, cool. We finally, about the 3 days into it, we're like, man, we got to have some pizza, dude. And we get back. We've been in the park all day. We get back. We order this pizza. It's me, Brandon Force. I don't know if he listens to the show or not. I had to message him and see.
Yeah.
And some other guys. So by the end of the week, so me and Brandon ended up, we ended up in a room with a chaperone, which was our drumline instructor, which I'm not going to name him to protect him. So he's like, guys, y'all are in a room with a chaperone. Y'all know what that means? We're like, yeah, it's going to be boring. He goes, no. He goes, y'all can do what y'all want to.
Oh. What?
I was like, okay. That was awesome, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But anyway, we ended up, by the end of the week, everybody that had gotten in trouble, like the guys that brought alcohol and all that, instead of sending them back, they just ended up in our room.
Oh, no way.
So we had people just stacked around the floor.
Oh, my gosh. In the chaperone room.
In the chaperone's room. But, I mean, we had a good time. We had fun, man. We thought it was going to be like, man, we're stuck in here with a chaperone, because it was just 2 of us signed up for the room, and we figured they'd just throw 2 other people in there with us.
Yeah.
And they didn't.
Oh.
But till the end of the week. But anyway, so we ordered this pizza. Mm-hmm. And I'm telling you, dude, this pizza was so greasy, the box was soggy.
Ooh. And
it was awesome.
Really?
It was probably the best pepperoni. We just ordered a pepperoni. All we could afford was a pepperoni pizza. We ordered this pepperoni pizza. They delivered it. We sat there. We chowed down on that pepperoni pizza. It was the best pepperoni pizza ever at that time. The next day we're at Epcot.
Okay.
And the heat hits us. And that pizza hits us.
Woo.
And we're hightailing it. This is when I found out that Disney World has some of the cleanest bathrooms on earth. We're hightailing it across Epcot trying to find some bathrooms.
Oh, no.
We passed Bill Nye the Science Guy.
We're standing there?
He was like under Spaceship Earth doing some kind of recording for one of the shows.
No way.
So we passed Bill Nye,
awesome.
Headed to the bathroom. We get in the bathroom, and Brad's like, "Did you see Bill Nye?" I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "We got to go back and talk to him." So we got done doing what we had to do, shoot back out there, and we're like, go over there and try to meet Bill Nye, and he was kind of a butthead.
No.
Yeah, he wasn't as nice as I thought he would be.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
But we met Bill Nye the Science Guy.
The more you know.
The more you know. So, yeah, that's a pizza story. But,
and where does that rank? Like, do you have these ranked specifically? Like, is that the best pizza you've ever had in your life?
No, I don't have them ranked like that because I still,
you're
that
just
pizza,
keeping track of which ones you've been to.
Yeah. That pizza that you brought me last time.
Yeah, Positanos.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a great pizza.
Yeah, super fresh, right?
Yeah, I liked it better than Partners.
Really?
I didn't like Partners pizza that much.
Oh, man.
I don't know what it was.
Now, I like Partners. I'm not a big fan of their famous potato pizza.
Oh, really?
Yeah, not that pizza in particular, but I do like their pizza. It's good.
I think my thing with Partners is they got that crust that they can't figure out if it wants to be thin or thick.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think that shows that every pizza is like individually made, man. That kind of shows off some of the mom and pop of it,
Yeah. And
like they're different all the time. These
I did a little pizza research too the other day. Did you know pizza, like so many of the other foods that we enjoy as Americans, was a food meant for the poor?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's like, so the family would have some dough and some tomatoes and some meat or whatever.
Yeah.
And they could put it out on the pizza pie and, kind of spread it out and feed more people in the family.
Do you know roundabout when this was, year-wise?
I want to say in the 1600s.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
It's poor man's food.
It's poor man's food. It come to the United States after World War II.
Really?
Or no, World War I. No, it come back. Excuse me, I said that wrong. It come to the United States in like 1908. It didn't become famous in the United States till after World War II.
And did it stick around New York for a little while?
Yeah, it was big time in New York. So this video I was watching, I think they said there's 2,000 pizza places on Manhattan Island.
Manhattan Island alone?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That's a ton.
Yeah, that's a lot of pizza places. That's a lot of pizza.
Woo. I like New York style pizza, but I want to talk to you about some of that pizza you had in Orlando.
Okay, well,
tell me about that pizza, because you sent me a video of it being served to you, and I got to be honest with you, it looked incredible.
It was excellent.
Tell me about it.
It was true Chicago style deep dish pizza. And I thought that this was either a mom and pop place, or like some Chicagoans moved down there and opened a pizza place.
Yeah.
Or very small, like, hey, let's just put one down there in Orlando because whatever. Turns out
it's just close to Disney and all that.
It's
right?
close to Universal. It's on right off Universal. Of if you're familiar with that area, it's off of I-Drive down in that area.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out they're nationwide.
Really?
Yeah, we just don't have one around here.
I thought you said there was only 3 locations.
I thought there was only 3 locations. I went back and looked. There's like 25 or 30.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. There's 3 in Orlando.
Oh wow. And so you were saying
that might be where I got my 3 from, was Orlando. Yeah, I don't remember stuff all that well sometimes.
And you were saying they will ship you a deep dish pizza.
Yes.
So I could order one of those that you have.
Yes.
But they only microwave them?
The instructions on it were microwave.
I feel like I could wing it in the oven, though.
I feel like I could too. I think I could get the oven and get it going.
Yeah, I feel like I could wing it in the oven. Man, I kind of want to try one. I want to order one.
Yeah, I think.
To be honest with you,
we might have to do that for our Christmas show.
It looks so good for our Christmas show.
Yeah,
I like where your head's at.
End of year blowout. Get some pizza.
Yeah.
Sit at the table and just eat some pizza and do a podcast.
I like where your head's at, man.
Maybe by then we'll have made enough off of our podcast to order a pizza.
Yeah, that's a more realistic goal. All right. So big picture, our goal is to broadcast a podcast from space.
Yes.
Our goal this year, 2021, is to be able to afford a deep dish pizza sent from Orlando.
Yeah.
Paying for it from this podcast. That's our goal for this year. So guys, help us out. Watch us on YouTube. Listen to us on Anchor, on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify. Please come on, help us out.
Yeah, tell your friends.
That's our goal. Yeah, tell your friends.
So, yeah,
that's awesome, man. I can't wait.
A pizza.
Yeah, we want to. And we'll even share it with people. Maybe. Yeah, we'll share one of them. How about that? Because you have to buy 2, right?
I think it comes as a 2-pack. It's about $80.
All right. Maybe we'll share it with our listeners, right? We'll raffle off the second one. We'll eat one on our show and we'll raffle off the second one. Yeah, something like that. Or maybe just we'll put up a post, and if you enter your name, you're entered into the drawing or whatever,
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah, we'll come up with a way to do it.
All right, give us a keyword. If people mention the keyword on our Facebook page, we'll enter them into a drawing if we're able to afford this pizza. Go ahead. What's the keyword?
Bigfoot pizza.
Bigfoot pizza. There it is. Mention Bigfoot pizza on our Facebook page, and you will be entered into the drawing to win the second pizza that we get for our Christmas show.
Yeah,
how about that?
It comes frozen.
Yeah. So we'll just exactly.
That we'll just leave that one frozen.
Exactly.
And we'll cook the other one, and then
on the show we'll have a drawing.
Yeah. And somebody will get a tasty pizza from us.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
And I don't know how you say that place. I can't even spell it at this point. I don't have it pulled up.
It's all good.
But in other news, speaking of podcasting in space,
Yeah.
Bezos was in second place.
Second place. He finally made it, though.
Yes, in his giant rocket.
It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good.
The memes have been pretty funny.
Seriously, we were talking, was it on the podcast? Was it on the last podcast? Like, how many eyes did that make it past? You know,
dude, they had
how
to
many
do that
people's they had to, right? They had to do it on purpose. It's blowing my mind. Every time I see it, it blows my mind. It had to have been on purpose.
Had to.
What do you think about it? I mean, rocket? Is it still cool to you? No. Well, yeah, the rocket and the fact that he went to space and he was number 2. Like, is it still awesome? Did it lose a little bit of its?
I don't think it's as cool as the Virgin Galactic one.
Okay, tell me why.
Because one, it's all automated.
Mm-hmm.
It was a complete AF space flight.
Right.
Somebody had to press a button that said go, and then the computer did the rest of it. And I just think it's pretty cool that Virgin Galactic's got people actually flying the plane into space.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
And I don't know. I think Bezos is just a dork.
He kind of is, right?
Yeah.
He kind of is. I didn't watch any of it yet. I will. I'll watch some of it eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it. It's just not as exciting for me, just because he's not number 1.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. It was very exciting. Virgin Galactic went first. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay.
Super exciting. Tons of awesome footage. Like, super cool.
Freaking concert.
Yeah. Right. Right. It was just really neat.
You know, and then did it on a Sunday morning when everybody's most of the world is not going to work, you know, so they could sit there and watch it.
Yeah.
And then Bezos just did it in the middle of the week, like, hey, we're going to Spain.
He don't care. Is he the richest man in the world this week? I can't ever tell. It's him or Elon every other week.
Elon this week. But,
okay. Yeah, he doesn't care. He's the second richest man in the world. What does he care?
Yeah. He's the 404 millionth coolest, though. I mean, think about it.
I'll give you that.
You just went into space and you're not cool.
Dang, dude. Ripping on Bezos.
I mean, come on. You're not.
I'm with you, though. I'm with you, though. I am. I'm with you. I'm not a Bezos fan. I'm not. I never talk about him. Ever. Very, very rarely. Only in context of how he's second best in other things.
So he is the guy. Let's put it like this. So you got a car show, right?
Yeah.
And you got these guys that's built these really nice cars, built them, put them together. He's the guy that would show up with the new Lamborghini and at a muscle car show and think he's cool.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
you're absolutely right. Yeah. Yeah. He's just that dork.
Yeah. Oh, I bought this car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't this car cool?
Yeah. It's a cool car, but you bought it.
Yeah. He's like, look at what I built, look at Amazon. Look at what I built.
Yeah.
Isn't it cool? Like, yeah, it's awesome, dude. But it doesn't make you cool necessarily. Right. You're still not a cool dude just because you built Amazon.
Yeah. We probably won't get this one played on Amazon Play.
Well, whatever. Worst things have happened in the world.
What are they gonna do? Keep us from making money? We're just trying to buy a pizza.
Yeah, for real. For real. Our goals are pretty modest for the year. We want to afford a pizza. 2, actually, to be specific.
Yeah, 2 pizzas. We're going to give away 1.
That's right. That's right. We're being generous. We're generous guys.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We want to be anyway.
And we might even microwave it for you. We might. If you're in the area, we will deliver it and put it in your microwave.
Ooh. How about, oh man. If we do the drawing before we have the podcast, we could have the guest on the like the fan on the podcast.
Yes, to enjoy the pizza with us.
With us.
They could eat some of our pizza and then take theirs home with them.
Yeah. Yeah. That would be awesome, right? We'll give you one and you can share a pizza with us.
Yeah. And you have to talk on the podcast, though.
Yeah. We got to be on. They got to be on the podcast, fan. So you have an opportunity to be on the podcast and eat deep dish pizza shipped from Orlando.
or Chicago, wherever they ship.
Or
they
Chicago,
got,
wherever
they got a
ship them.
kitchen where they ship those pizzas from.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah.
I'm with you. I'm with you. So that sounds awesome, dude. I hope people participate in this.
I think it'll be cool.
Yeah. Sasquatch pizza. What do we say? Bigfoot pizza.
Bigfoot pizza.
That's right. Pizza with Bigfoot is what the episode's going to be called.
Yeah. The key word is Bigfoot pizza. Wait,
right.
You know what? We got to come up with a better word than that because
you can't change it now.
But didn't Pizza Hut have a Bigfoot pizza?
What?
Didn't Pizza Hut have their Bigfoot pizza?
I have no idea. Who cares?
You remember when you could buy the long box of pizza?
Oh, you're absolutely right. They did. They did. That's interesting. Whatever.
All right, whatever.
Yeah, you guys enter the drawing. Get on our Facebook page.
All three of you.
No, come on. I think we might be up to 4 or 5 who are like listening but not necessarily engaging.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
I had a like the other day on a post. I was like, oh
man, we're moving up in the world. We're getting close. We might be able to afford this pizza.
We might be able to. We're gonna have to come out of pocket.
Yeah, that's right.
Person like, why did you buy pizza online and you're writing it off? It's because we didn't make any money with the podcast.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it. It's tax write-off, dude.
All right, man. Well, we're gonna call this one a show.
Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody, for listening. Again, check us out on Facebook, YouTube. This whole podcast will be up on YouTube eventually this week. So stay tuned. Check us out.
We'll see y'all later.
Thanks a lot, guys. Oh, we going to do a meme of the week?
Yeah, I'm going to send it to you in a minute.
Sweet, man. Thanks.
All right, you ready for that meme?
Yep.
All right, let me get this thing pulled up. All right. All right, dude. That meme's coming at you. You ought to be able to check your phone in about 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Pulling it up. All right, here it goes. Real time. The 4 horsemen of the perfectly casted roles. It is Tony Stark for Iron Man, Hugh Jackman for Wolverine. It is Chadwick Boseman for Black Panther, and Tom Hiddleston for Loki. And I 100% agree with this. I 100% agree with this meme. It's great. That Loki series was phenomenal.
Dude, I enjoyed that so much.
Yeah. The more I think about it, the more I really liked it. And it really opened the door nicely for an expanded Marvel Cinematic Universe. So they did a great job again.
I was going to watch, what's the guy? Doctor Strange last night, but I didn't get to.
Yeah. Have you ever watched his individual film?
No, I have not.
Oh, it's good. Well, the second one's coming out soon, so maybe watch the first one soon.
I got to watch it before the new one comes out. I ended up watching Cool Runnings.
Love that movie, man. That's one of my favorite movies, dude.
Yeah,
that is seriously one of my favorite movies.
And you're gonna like this.
What's that?
The other night too, we introduced Charlie to Biodome.
Ah, perfect. My favorite Pauly Shore movie. Yeah, great one. Great one. Yeah, that's awesome. Anyway. How did he like it? What did you think of Biodome?
He thought it was pretty funny.
Okay, good. I didn't know if the humor would be out of context this time.
Buddy.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't actually say buddy in that one. He was squirrel.
No. Yeah.
Weasel in that one. He was a squirrel. So.
That's right. Well, thanks a lot, everybody. We appreciate it. Check out the meme of the week on our Facebook page.
See y'all
later.